Remember, if you see me attacked by one of the Order of Knighthood, do not by any means come to my rescue.
I'd be delighted not to.
As a commoner, you must only fight with rabble. Don't tangle with knights.
Would you mind if I don't tangle with a rabble either, eh? Ooh. Which way now?
Prepare yourself, Sancho. Prepare for adventure.
Oh, not again. She's not a bad looker, is she?
Fairest of all, only excepting my lady Dulcinea.
Well, those attendants look a bit strange, if you want my opinion.
Attendants, look at them closely, Sancho.
Well, they're not rabble, are they?
Enchanters, servants of the dark Prince Malfato. They have stolen the fair Angelica.
By the way, they do have the look of monks to me.
Oh, silence, Sancho. You know nothing about enchanters. Come, Rocinante. Let us ride to the rescue. Accursed spirits out of hell! Release the fair princess you have held prisoner, or prepare to bite the dust at the hands of Don Quixote de la Mancha, protector of the innocent!
What did he call us?
Spirits out of hell.
We are holy monks.
Devout members of the Order of St. Benedict.
You can't deceive me! The devil in a monk's habit is still the devil! Your insect eyes betray you!
Oh my God, he's killed a monk. Am I in heaven? Are you an angel?
Hardly.
Come on.
Princess, you are now freed to take your beautiful self elsewhere.
I'm a married woman, sir. A doctor's wife, I'd have you know. On my way to meet my husband in Seville.
As I thought. A princess traveling incognito. The evil spirits that captured you have been put to flight.
Evil spirits?
Magicians, you can tell by their insect eyes.
Two holy men. They heard my confession.
She needs two confessors?
Who are you exactly?
Princess, I am your servant, Don Quixote de la Mancha. I expect no reward, only to serve you.
Sir, I must join my husband. Pedro.
You are free now, Princess! Go where you will!
Thank God. For a bit of peace.
Peace? They haven't yet encountered the army of the great General Alifantaron.
Oh, please, Master. Let's eat our picnic with no more adventures.
Eat?
Right?
This is no time for eating.
It's always time for eating. I've got a nice bit of cheese and an onion. Well, I know it's not the sort of grub for a noble knight, but still...
Sancho, have you read nothing of the Knights Errant?
Tell you the truth, I haven't read much about anything.
But I've told you the stories often enough.
Well, perhaps I wasn't listening all the time.
A knight does not eat more than once a month.
Well, thank good I'm rabble.
And when he does, it must be a sumptuous banquet.
Bit better than cheese and onion, eh?
The rest of the time, they live on the flowers of the field and the berries of the wood.
Well, all right. I'll fill up the saddlebags with berries for you and a few nice flowers.
Very well.
But speaking for myself, I'll put in more of a mouthful. A pig's trotter or two. Chicken drumsticks.
Look, Sancho! What did I tell you? They're advancing! A great army on the march!
Where?
Can't you hear the soldiers singing?
Are you sure that's soldiers?
I told you, it's an army of all the nations.
Well, there's got to be two armies then.
Why do you say that?
Cloud of dust over to the east, look.
unfortunate day, Sancho. We are to be present at a moment of history. Two great generals meeting in battle.
Oh, let's just leave them to it.
The great Alifanfaron, emperor of the vast island of Tropobania, marches against King Pentapolin of the Naked Arm. So called because he goes into battle with his sword arm bare.
Well, what's the trouble? Don't they like each other?
Do you know nothing?
Hardly anything.
The pagan Alifanfaron is in love with Pentapolin's beautiful and devout Christian daughter. He seeks to snatch her from her father and carry her off to his tents.
Oh, there's a woman at the bottom of it then, is there?
See, there, Sancho, the valiant Lorialco, Lord of the Silver Bridge. And there, in the armor decorated with golden flowers, is the great black-bearded Duke of Quiracha. And there's the giant Brandabarbaron, who carries a gate instead of a shield. One of the gates they say that Samson the Strong pulled down from the temple. Why do you sit there staring like a fish?
Look, try as I may, Master, I can hear only the bleating of two flocks of sheep.
It's fear.
Well, not as frightening as all that.
Fear of the great armies. Ruins your eyesight and your hearing. Hide yourself, Sancho. If you're in such a terror, I alone will bring victory to the side that I favor.
Well, which flock is that?
Alifanfaron attacks! Back with you, tyrant! It is I, Don Quixote de la Mancha! Does that name strike fear in your heart?
Master! Come back! Or you're gonna make his mutton chops!
Under the flag of King Pentapolin of the Naked Arm, follow me to be revenged upon the stealer of women. Great Alifanfaron, Don Quixote de la Mancha challenges you to mortal combat, a duel to the death. Or are you sulking in your tent? Cowards, do you retreat? Drop your swords then. I see you scatter like sheep before me. Wisely done. We have won the day. I have prevailed. For the honor of the fair lady Dulcinea, don't worry, Sancho! The danger is over! We've won a famous victory!
Hooray! Hope you don't mind me saying this, Master.
Saying what?
Now, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Fine words, butter no parsnips. Good books do not make a hearty breakfast.
Sancho, if this has got a point, get to it.
Right away, Master. I'll spit it out. With no flowers or flourishes. How much is my wages?
Whoever mentioned wages?
Well, my wife Teresa will.
What has she got to do with it?
My wife Teresa is going to want to know what my weekly payment is for services rendered.
Then your wife is completely ignorant of the rules of knight-errantry.
Well, that's true. She's a remarkably ignorant woman.
There is no record of any knight or squire either sinking so low as to require wages for deeds of courage and endurance.
Well, I could sink that low, no trouble at all.
When we succeed, as we shall, to win the great prize.
Are you sure of this?
I trust in God and my lady fair.
No, but will they pay my wages?
I've told you often enough, you shall be rewarded with an island.
Yeah, but could I have something on account until the island turns up?
I'm not a moneylender, Sancho. I am a knight of La Mancha.
But what am I going to tell my Teresa?
Look, Sancho. Good people captured by the servants of the wizard Malfato to be his slaves.
Oh, the other one, they're cons.
Cons?
Jailbirds. Naughty boys. Villains sentenced to a chain gang.
You're a simple soul, Sancho, and easily deceived. But we'll soon learn the truth.
You! Fellow in a funny costume. Out of our way.
Funny costume. Take care, this is the blessed armor of a knight of Spain. Know and fear that you are talking to Don Quixote de la Mancha. Now tell me, who are these poor fellows that you have in fetters?
Poor fellows. They're convicts forced to break stones.
Forced? It's disgraceful. They don't go of their own free will.
Well, I never heard of a volunteer for the chain gang.
And they fall within the verge of my office, which is to hinder violence and oppression and succor all persons in misery.
If they're oppressed, it's because of their crimes.
Crimes? What crimes?
Ask them yourself if you've a mind to.
You, sir, what was your crime?
Sir, I fell in love.
That's not a crime.
He fell so in love with a pair of gold candlesticks that he clasped them to his breast and was taken as a thief.
You, sir, your crime, please.
I sang like a canary bird.
A sweet offense, if it is one.
He means he confessed to 20 acts of robbery and an indecent assault.
Your misdeeds?
Blackbeard, love of my sisters, your worship.
The life of the family brings much joy.
So much joy that he fathered a strange medley of children.
And you, old sir, what brings you here?
I smoothed the course of true love and pulled lovers together.
He was a noted pimp and brothel keeper.
It's truly a calling that requires much prudence and sagacity, for you were entrusted with many secrets. And you, sir?
Ah, that is the greatest rogue of all, and he's played so many roguish tricks, he's written a book boasting of them. He is Ginisio de Pasamonte. We call him Ginis.
And you've written your life?
Oh, not all. For my life is not yet finished.
See? He hopes for further roguery.
Well, you seem to be a witty fellow.
And out of luck. The bitch fortune is unkind to men of any wit. Now, if you have it in mind to help us, sir, do it quickly, I have no wish to stand broiling in the sun answering questions.
Very well.
Quiet down.
My friends and brothers, it seems that you have all committed various crimes and you cannot choose but serve your sentences. But you are forced. You are oppressed. And so, by the authority vested in me by the order of knighthood, I call upon your captain here to release you from tyranny. Sir, unchain these men!
That's ridiculous.
No, sir. Merciful.
Enough. Out of our way.
March on!
No, you do not. March on! Gentlemen, I have freed you from oppression, and you must be wondering, how am I to be rewarded? I ask for nothing for myself.
Just as well.
All I ask is for your own good and my most beautiful lady. You will travel to the city of Toboso and lay your chains at the feet of the Lady Dulcinea as a true act of repentance. Tell her how you were freed by her obedient knight, and then enjoy the sweets of liberty. Now, is that unreasonable?
Yes?
You mean, yes, you will do it?
No. I mean, yes, it is unreasonable.
But it's my command.
What? Well, we must all hide ourselves away, skulk down back alleys, sleep in the woods. You want us to march in a procession, carrying chains to some wench in a village no one's ever heard of.
Wench? Did you call the fair Dulcinea wench?
You heard me, sir.
I heard you, and before God, sir. Hines, or Hineseo, or whoever you are, you shall go